Welcome to Passion the Digital Artist 14. This week, great week. Last week was a super week. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Xavier's got something to say about the 4th of July.
Greetings and 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. 235th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And, you know, it's just amazing that you had a bunch of artisans and craftsmen and slaves and freedmen and merchants and businessmen who somehow got the wild idea that they could take on the world's mightiest superpower. And they did so successfully. So it's really something to celebrate and something to appreciate if you're an American. To date, I think we're the only former British colony to win our independence by force of arms.
It's a great time to be an artist, and we're really proud to be artists. I'm proud to be an artist in America, and Xavier's proud to be in America. So this week I'm covering some painting detail. Extra video coming in, you'll be seeing that while I'm talking about it. But I finished the 7th painting, 3 more to go. The final 2 paintings, let's see, the final 2 paintings are Fresh Market Decisions and Steakhouse Fling. Those 2 paintings have close-up of the people, so I've been doing the other 7 and the 8th one, which aren't as, the people aren't as detailed in that, to really hone my acrylic skills. But I would like to cover, I finished this today. This is late afternoon supper in the 30 by 60 format. It's finished. Now I want to express what I try and do, and this is why this painting's out here. My goal is not to make a thick texture and make it look like it's painted. When I'm digitally painting, there's a lot of areas that I am completely happy with. For instance, I love the way the reflections of the light and the reds are happening through here, and the overall feel of it. Now in here, I was feeling that there was a little bit of problems, and I added a little bit of texture through here and a little bit more texture in there. What I'm trying to do is enhance the painting. I am not trying to change the painting and make it for false senses look like a painting, because I'm very passionate about my digital art, and when it's working as in the digital art form, I really don't want to change it. So there's a lot of stuff I don't mess with, but there's a lot of stuff I do. All the chairs through here, I've gone in on all the chairs and added more wood texture, because of the fact that I didn't feel that the wood texture, I felt through the acrylics that I could add the more wood texture. Some of the highlights, when I blew this up to 30 by 60, although I worked on a large enough file, they were feeling a little bit soft in the foreground. I didn't like that. So what I did is I painted in the white highlights to sharpen up the focus.
Jeff, you've achieved, and I appreciate it more looking through the lens of the camera than what I did looking directly at the painting. You've achieved with, like you say, you didn't get real sharp on the details in honing your acrylic skills. You've got kind of more of an impressionistic feel, yet you've enhanced the 3D effect of the painting. It's really fascinating what you've done.
And that's the great thing about it. Once you see it in the 30 by 60 format, you know what you want to do. As an artist, I understand. I can play with the highlights, I can darken down the shadows to make the space look like you're actually there. And that's my goal. It's not to just fakely add in some textures or highlights. Every texture that I'm adding in, or every highlight that I add in, or every dot highlight I take out that is bothering me, I'm using the skills that I had when I was retouching conventionally. I understand all that. I understand it. The fire wasn't working the way I wanted to, so I had a more painterly feeling of the fire. I hit some highlights. I went in and worked on that. I love the brick. I put a lot of time and effort on this painting in the digital aspect to get the brick and the feel of the brick. I was happy with it, so I didn't touch the brick. But in this hands, I had added a little bit highlight here, a little bit more highlight there, and I played around with the highlights on the glass because I wasn't completely happy with it. And that's why I do it. That's why I'm doing this mixed media. I'm doing it to make a complete painting. The painting between the digital world and the real world, and the mixture of it is something that is so special, and I feel is an art form that's just in its infancy stage, that so many people that allow themselves to express themselves, and this is what I'm passionate about, and this is what I love. Now that gets us to the social media hero of the week. It's Jason Silvestri. It's at he's at Jason Silvestri on Twitter, jasonsilvestri.com. I'll have the links as always, but I am so pumped up. I actually talked to him this week. He called me. He is a huge social media social media
proponent,
guru,
yeah.
Or you know, he basically is about, he's real. He started when he didn't go to college, but he's had the drive and desire to make something himself. In the last 12 years, he's done a lot of stuff to promote himself through social media. And then also, he right now is doing some public speaking. He started public speaking. He's also started a website, Toppler. I believe it's toppler.com, but if it's not, I'll make sure I give you the right link to that. But that's a project, and he's got patents on software where if you go here and you sign up and you document your dreams and your goals, this website's designed to give you the resources to be able to achieve those goals and dreams. And that's what he's working on right now. It's in beta. It's in the beta stages, but he's getting ready to go live. But it's really exciting. But the reason why he's my social media hero of the week is because when I really am passionate about what I'm doing, but there's just a certain thing while you're doing this and you're working on the paintings, and there's always this little bit of doubt that am I spinning my wheels? Am I really doing this? What am I actually trying to do? And he actually took time out of his day on Friday night, and he called me and he pumped me up. He pumped me the fuck up. And so I am super pumped. And he told me some things that where I might have had some doubts. He told me not to have doubts. He told me that there's going to be ups and downs, but to stick with it. And there's so much thing, and he gave me a direction, and that direction I'm going to take. And that's why he's my social media hero of the week. But another great blog, guys, and vlog. And here we are again, 4th of July. So it's the 3rd of July, but you heard the fireworks. And do you have say anything to take us out, Xavier?
Well, the website and the software to help move towards your goals and dreams sounds fascinating. And Jason, thank you for your input the other night. We really appreciate it. And everyone, have a good 4th and a good week.
Have a safe 4th.